Hey yo, hello everybody, it's Minifigure and today I'm back with another video and I have something pretty amazing to show you today, which are my own digitally made Legacy Ninja kimono suits. This is how I imagine the kimono suits would look like if we would ever get them in the Legacy form, which is actually very unfortunate that we never got them, even though there actually are quite a few sets based on season 2, but yeah, and considering that, I guess we just weren't able to get those suits because Lego definitely had to give us more Legacy Kai, obviously, because that's the only way you could go, right? But yeah, jokes aside, these are made with Mecabricks. If you don't know what that is, it's basically a site which allows you to build Lego minifigures, mocks, pretty much whatever you want. It's free, you just have to learn to use it, and I'll actually put link in the description. This video is not sponsored by any means, but I'm just helping you out because this site is actually very useful if you're interested in making stuff like this. So actually another thing is that I didn't just use Mecabricks. I mean, obviously I used it for 90% of work to design and render the figures, but I actually did change out some stuff with the Chage Color app I've been using a lot in the past, and yeah, I did that to actually color some details on the torso which weren't able to be changed with Mecabricks, so that those suits will actually be accurate. But yeah, I spent a lot of time on this, so hopefully you guys will like them. So the first one I designed is actually the one for Lloyd, and yeah, at first you might notice that he has an elemental blade, and yeah, I just did that for the concept, but then I actually realized that Lloyd doesn't have an elemental blade. He obviously just gains the golden power, so yeah, that's a little awkward. Of course, not big of a deal because it still looks cool and it's branded under Legacy after all, so what are you gonna do? But yeah, design is pretty much what I did was actually I used the torso and legs from the Legacy Golden Lloyd, but then with Mecabricks I turned it to black, and then I also changed out some stuff with Chage Color to obviously make it way more nicer, but overall I think it actually turned out really nicely. I just love how awesome these look, they just look really high quality. At this point I'm even surprised that Mecabricks is actually still free because this actually does look low-key amazing and you can do like at least 5 renders a day, so I think actually that is very awesome. And I actually used another Ninjago movie Lloyd expression just because to change it a little, because we are getting just tons of that regular Ninjago movie faces without the ninja, which can be actually a little disturbing. Okay, so the second one I made is actually Jay, and as you can see, this one has no floor, just the background. And I actually think that does look better. I think figures look cleaner without the floor, but it actually kind of fit for Lloyd because he also gained golden powers in that season. So yeah, I think it worked there. But for the rest, I think the plain background is just really cool. But for Jay, as you can see, it's obviously rocking that really cool color scheme with these silver highlights. It's just such a shame we never gotten some of those pieces in silver, like the Season 11 shoulder pad and that Legacy Dragon handle that was introduced in 2019. But yeah, obviously the design is same for this one, just the colors are different because that's what kimono suits are. They don't really have a difference between each other except the character faces and colors, obviously. But yeah, I think this one does look very awesome as well. Obviously blue with black goes very well, which is why I like some of the darker J outfits the most. This one is definitely not an exception. I just wish we would actually gotten these figures in the minifigure form because those pictures are just making me more and more excited. The third one I made was Zane, and actually this is the one that I already made in a purist version as well, so you can build a pretty similar one too with official Lego pieces. But yeah, that video is quite a few months old, so maybe I'll put the link in the description or put it at the end screen. Maybe, we'll see, but yeah, if you can't already, maybe you could check it out. But yeah, the digital version is also very awesome. Obviously, it does look very clean, especially with that Golden Legacy Lloyd design, but in black for the torso and legs. And yeah, white obviously goes along very well with the gold and black. It just has a really amazing color scheme going on, which can be said for pretty much most of those figures right here. And yeah, I actually really like to see that Ninjago movie Zane face under the legacy mask. I don't know, for some reason I just think that combination works so well, and I'm just a little disappointed because after 2019, Lego retired the Ninjago movie hat, I think. So from then, actually, all Legacy Zane figures had titanium faces, even though they weren't based after the season 4. But yeah. Anyways, I think the human face does work very, very well. I love the eyes and the everything. I think they go well with the rest of the figure. Fourth one is Skull, and that one might actually be my favorite one just because of how unique it looks. This color scheme is something we should have definitely gotten on the figures before. It really works well. You have this dark gray color as quite a primary color there, along with black, and then you have the silver highlights, which make the figure stand out even more. It just has this really calm color scheme, but it actually indeed works very well. And then you actually have this pretty weird color for the elemental blade, but yeah. For some reason, back in the day, Lego went with green for Colo's elemental blade, so I tried to do the same because I don't really know what else I could have used, but yeah, I just think the green was never really a good choice for the Earth Elemental Blade, but yeah. I could be wrong. If you think it works, that's fine, but personally, I just don't really see the context behind it. But maybe, to be fair, I actually have no idea. But anyways, definitely a good figure. Might be my favorite one from here, as I mentioned. Last but not least, we have Kai, which looks very phenomenal as well. And yeah, the thing with that one is something you might notice is that his elemental blade is red, which might not make a lot whole of sense, but what I did was actually before the rendering, this blade actually looked to be dark orange, and yeah, now that it is actually rendered, it does look red. Which obviously that's not what I was planning, but again, it's really not that big of a deal in my opinion. But the actual posing is actually what I really love about this spawn. I think I quite nailed it with the look for the left arm and leg to actually be posed like this. I think it really creates a really cool position for this character to be in. And yeah, obviously red goes perfectly along with gold and black, which is also why the original Kimono Kai minifigure is definitely one of my favorites. And yeah, this one is definitely not an exception, so yeah. But yeah, anyways, as of all, those kimono outfits are so incredible, and seeing them in a legacy form is very awesome as well. This is gonna be it for this video, and I'm very proud of those 5 figures that I digitally designed with Mecabricks and Chage Color. I think they all turned out to be pretty incredible, not gonna lie. So yeah, this might be one of my favorite vids I've done in the whole year, to be honest. It was very enjoyable to make too. Also, be sure to let me know which one of these is your favorite in the comment section down below. Personally, I might go with Cole just because I really love the color scheme and everything. Though it's pretty hard for me to say because I like all of them a lot, so it's pretty hard to choose, not gonna lie, because their designs are pretty similar. It's mostly the matter of color scheme itself. If you enjoyed this video, I would highly appreciate a like. Don't forget to click that subscribe button. You can already have a great day. Bye.